folks. Soon the stream starts. All right, it's almost time. 2 minutes. And I hope everyone's doing fine. Have you all coming in? Hope to see you soon. Hope you're having a wonderful night. People come in, you know, this is going to be part 2 of the Call of the Other Gods. Hopefully people will have fun. And as we see here, it is time. Oh, we got a minute. We got a minute. We don't have to worry about too much stuff going on here. I hope everyone coming in is having fun. If you're lurking, welcome, welcome. I hope you all have a wonderful time tonight. We're going to try and do some more phone calls to the Elder Gods. See who we get. Although, honestly, not too happy with what I've been seeing so far. Anyhow, I'm just glad everyone's here tonight. And if you're going to be watching later, welcome and all. Let's see here. Is that that time? Oh yeah, it is time. So we're going to switch on over, I guess. Get right to the nitty-gritty of it. And whoop, there I am. Ha! So, once again, welcome. It's Friday night. Today is Friday in California, though I'm not in California. And once again, we're going to be playing Call of the Elder Gods, our second game of May. Our last game of May, maybe. Maybe. But, you know, everything's doing fine, doing good. Hope that everyone coming in here is going to have some fun with this. And I think we should probably get right into the game, but, you know, just want to say hi. Hello there. How you doing? And it's really, really fun to do this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, so we will get started here shortly. Quick recap. Call of the Elder Gods is a sequel to Call of the Sea. Both of these are Cthulhu mythos adjacent. Lots of, you know, some good old-fashioned Lovecraftian horror. Well, not so much horror, but weirdness. And the main inspiration of this is Shadow Out of Time. Although they put some elements of Honor of the Dark in here. But let's see what we're going to do with this here. So, as we say, let's get this started. Let's head to the game. There we go. A heroine and a hero. This guy was in the last game. So we're going to continue. Yeah, right here.
Before boarding the plane to Norway, Evie and Harry talked about the trip. About where they'd be stopping over. About what they'd do once they got to Spitsbergen. They talked about bringing plenty of warm clothing and gear and supplies to make it through. They talked about getting their documents and passports in order. They even talked about the strange city they had both dreamt of. But Evie knew there was something they hadn't talked about. A question she didn't know how to ask the professor, because every time she'd tried, the right words never came out. But
Svalbard.
Professor?
Okay.
Yes?
When I was being held by that man, Bowen, he showed me a picture of you. A picture of you and my father in the Pacific. Did you know my father, Professor?
And then, it was Harry who didn't know how to find the right words. Because even though he'd been waiting years for that question, he still didn't know how to answer it. Evie took Harry's silence as a yes.
Alright, so we're going to start off with 1.
How come you never told me you knew my father?
You never asked.
What do you mean, I never asked? What kind of an answer is that?
Evie was furious. That petty, childish excuse didn't suit the professor at all.
Look, I wanted to.
You wanted what? Just talk, for God's sake.
All right. I'll explain everything.
Good. We've got plenty of time to spare before we land.
My wife, Nora, was diagnosed with an incurable disease. The same hereditary illness of unknown origin that had struck her mother before her. The doctors had no answer. So I decided to find it myself. I never imagined the answer would take me so far away. To a remote island in the Pacific. Back then, I didn't have the financial independence I have now. So I had to raise money.
Killing
Put
gas.
a team together. Do you remember the night before your father left for work in San Francisco? You were probably 5 or 6 years old.
Yay, booze!
Yes, I remember. I remember a beautiful, dark-haired woman, a nervous, scrawny guy, and a man who seemed really happy about something.
I'll never forget those words. You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested, by any chance, in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific? That's right. Frank agreed to come with us to the island. It pained him to leave you and your mother back in Mississippi, but he needed the money and I was paying very well. But that island wasn't what we expected. There was something there that... Let's just say there are forces in this world that mankind ought not to meddle with, Miss Drayton.
Ooh, I love
Things
this.
like the black ooze, and on that island, it was everywhere. I told you, it's the most dangerous substance I've ever come across. We found that out when one of the expedition members came into contact with it. It was him, driven mad, who attacked your father.
Ooh.
Just a shallow cut with an ancient dagger, but enough to infect him with that black liquid. That is what took Frank's life. I did what I could to look after him, but that infection...
Oof.
It was beyond anything I could handle.
Went from buff to this.
His final words still haunt me. Harry, please look after my wife and my little girl. And that's what I've been trying to do all these years. Though evidently not as well as I might have done.
Evie was speechless. She could not believe it.
Take care of me? What are you talking about? I just met you a week ago. I've never had anyone except my mother. And the only help we ever got was from the insurance checks. What kind of help are you—
There was no insurance, Evangeline.
What?
Harry decided that since he'd started telling the truth, he wouldn't stop halfway.
Ooh,
I
dish.
am the Hydrangea Foundation. Hydrangeas were just Nora's favorite flowers. That's all.
And then Evie understood. She understood the strange and painful sacrifice that man had made.
So we're gonna get the
I
mic a
wasn't
little
the
closer
one who
here.
drove that dagger into your father, but I dragged him to that island and didn't listen when he told me we had to leave.
Can't leave.
Harry had spent a long time avoiding the truth of what had happened nearly 30 years before on that island in the Pacific. But for the first time in ages, he was forced to face it.
So yes, your father died because of me. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I won't be so foolish as to ask for your forgiveness. I know I have no right to it. I understand how you must feel now. I understand that you hate me.
Ooh. So we could be, number 4 is very, very mad. 3 and 4 are not forgiving him. 1 and 2 are forgiving him. I think 2 is the best. It's what I'm going to pick. Number 2.
You could have told me.
I know. But I'm a coward. All I've ever done is avoid responsibility.
Ooh.
Could be. But you've also risked your own life to save mine.
I owed you that.
And you've paid for my schooling? That's not what a miserable man does.
I only did it because I had the money. And because I felt guilty.
Look, Professor. You insist on painting yourself as a horrible person. I don't think that's true. I think you're just a sad and lonely man who's shouldering more guilt than anyone should have to.
Harry was puzzled. He hadn't expected this. In a strange way, Evie's forgiveness made him feel uncomfortable.
As
Did
it
he
should.
deserve punishment for what he'd done? Evie's decision had made him doubt. Perhaps it was time to move on.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
I'm sure I am. Believe me.
And after that, Evie and Harry remained silent for the rest of the flight.
Yeah, I get a feeling there's a lot of outcomes that can be. Ooh, here we go.
Despite having talked about it, Evangeline and Harry were not prepared for the freezing cold they would face on that remote Norwegian island. Although weather would be the least of their problems in that place.
Hey, they're not dealing with the Dragon Song War in Heaven's Wood. Okay. Oh, yeah, hi. I will say this. This game and its first one, amazing artwork. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All this art.
God, this is unbearable.
I'm sorry.
Professor, are you sure you're all right? You should have brought a couple more layers.
Don't worry, Miss Drayton. I'll be fine.
Harry hadn't always been like that. He used to like heat. But 3 months stranded on a Pacific island had changed his preferences.
Among other things, I'd think. God, going to a remote Norwegian,
What we saw in Bowen's office? The Black Pharaoh, Azathoth, and all that? What do you think it means?
Just the ramblings of a madman, I'm sure of it. I'm actually more worried about the other things. Spitsbergen, the statue, your memory loss. And your dreams about that creature. Too much of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah! Oh, here we go. Hold on. Ooh! Statens Telegraph. Ved Likenhetspost. Grundstand number 7. Adgang forbud. I do apologize for my, Norwegian.
This sign. It's written in Norwegian. I guess we're close.
Thank you for not showing how bad I was with my Norwegian.
Do you really believe it's possible to switch minds?
Honestly, Miss Drayton, I have no clue what we're dealing with. But whatever it is, we'd better stop Bowen as soon as possible.
Oop, that got right onto that crate.
Here it is, the radio station.
Haha! Radio Norway! That was kind of a sudden jump in dialogue, anyhow. But yeah, here we go. I hope everything's doing fine. Give me 1 second here. Boop, boop. Just want to check something real quick. Make sure everything is... Oh, I forgot to do that. Got to make sure I'm going live. Let people know I go live. Ooh. Anyhow. We'll probably see ourselves. Maybe. Maybe. My channel. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to this game.
The storm
Look.
is getting stronger.
We'd better stay close to each other, Professor.
Oh, okay. You know, this is kind of how, like, The Thing started. Which means we might get to see Kurt Russell. I mean, that looks like the best office. That looks like the most obvious thing here. Is there anything in here?
This looks like the station's garage. I wonder why they left vehicles in here.
Maybe they left in a hurry?
It's not working.
Oh, that ain't good. I mean, at least we're out of the cold. And the dark. Alright, I'm starting to sound a little clearer. But let's see what we got here. No power, that's an odd thing. Well, that's not good. Oh, what?
The entry post is completely wrecked. What happened here?
Well, someone had a party. Or the Juggernaut came through. That looks like a PowerPoint. Can we get in? No. Oh, oh, oh.
This must be the generator room. But it's locked.
And yes, the professor is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
I can see some banners on the building. They look like... Oh.
Yeah.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
Me too. Everyone should. Everyone should. Well, that's the other thing. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, neat. Hold on. Aha! We are making snow tracks. Alright, let's see if we have to, let's see, there's the Nazi building, which we probably should not go there. Oh, we have, bleh. Bleh. Peh.
Just as I thought. No power in here.
We should look for the key to that generator room. It must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm going to take a look over here. Look, if I feel like I'm going to be progressing stuff. Hello, people coming in. Yes, we're in Norway. We're dealing with post-nuts. We're dealing with some Well, you know how the Nazis in stories always found stuff, so yeah. But if you look at this place, I think something found them too. Anyways, Nazis are bad. So let's see what's in this building. Ooh, it's very dark.
This storage room's a complete mess.
Like everything else in the station, it seems.
It's not working.
Alright, looks like we gotta get power first, so I guess we're gonna go into the building. But I will say this. Again, I'm gonna comment on how beautiful this game looks. And also, look at this. Our trails. See? Footsteps in the snow. Anyhow, let's see what we got here. We got us a card.
This might come in handy, but not right now.
Ah.
I need to get the power on in here first.
Alright, let's see what we can find with this.
All of these rusty gadgets are useless. This machinery hasn't been used for years. It's junk. Not yet. I've got to get the generator running before I can get any work done.
Right. What the heck is...
No, the door won't budge.
Okay, door won't budge.
I'll have to take a look at it later. Right now, I need to get the power running in this station.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Lowenthal. We'll get working on you right now. Stupid Nazis. Ugh. I mean, it makes sense. Norway was one of those areas that was attacked, invaded. What's it? No, that's not it. Alright, let's see if we can find a key here, folks.
Interesting. Very interesting. But it won't help me bring the power back on.
Of course, Mr. Lowenthal. We're just looking for that key for you, sir.
This might come in handy, but not right now. I need to get the power on in here first.
Alright, let's see what's in this room. Well, this don't help.
Angeline, I see a...
Harry hesitated to say the words because of how absurd they might sound.
spaceship of some sort?
A spaceship? You mean like a flying saucer?
Well, it does make sense that they do that. Alright, let's get up. More. One more. Come on, Yuri, you can do it. Sorry, Professor. Let's see here. I feel like this is a bad idea. Yep, nope. Key's definitely inside. Oh. Well, at least it's not a hidden object game. Let's see what we can find down here. Whoop. Alright, let's see what we can find among the tables here. It's gotta be a key somewhere.
I'll have to take a look at it later. Right now, I need to get the power running in this station.
Yeah, I'm trying, sir. If I were a key, where would I be? Not those crates. Not these file cabinets. Not that box. Must be downstairs. Now, I know there's a hint system, but you know what? I want to use my own brain power here. So I hope everyone can understand when I'm me fumbling around here in the dark, quite literally in this game. It's not a bit. I'm trying my best here. What? Oh! Pff. Look at me being a dummy. At least I'm still alive, unlike you guys, unless you're in an Operation Paperclip. Ugh. Don't like his look. Atene. Alright.
This must be the key to the generator room.
Alrighty. Alrighty. We got our key. Let's get out of the dark. And into the snow. But yeah, this is set in, like, post-World War II, so that makes sense. We're going to be dealing with other things. And hey, it means my little Indiana Jones jokes work perfectly here. Okay, let's get this door open. Beautiful!
Look, seems this generator was meant to power the whole facility. Try turning it on, Professor.
Hey, what the...
The current must have caused a power surge in that distribution panel up there. Let me take a look. Maybe I can fix it. Okay.
Switch! See, this is what I love. They actually you do switch at times, so... I mean, it's not automatic, but it's part of the story. Kind of worried, because... Alright, what we got? 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 Oh, panel.
Darn it. This fuse box is sealed. You don't happen to have a screwdriver on you, do you?
No, sorry, I left it in my other coat. With the field microscope, the flare gun, and the cannonball.
Let's see if we got anything. Oh, there's a screwdriver.
Perfect. This'll do.
Screwdriver. Yeah, hey, I love these screwdrivers. Too bad it doesn't have the clear plastic thing. Oh. I know some folks go with the counterclockwise methodology.
Fuse box. And it looks like it still works. Even after years under this weather.
Never doubt German engineering.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Well, the whole base runs on an interlock circuit.
Ooh.
What does that mean? I know nothing of technical stuff, and you know it.
It means that for the power to reach the antenna, you'll have to manually turn on each switch in order.
You mean I have to look for switches all over the base?
That's right. I'll route the power from this fuse box, and then you turn it on.
Fine. Stay put. I'll get back to you.
Oh. Now there's actually... Alright, so we got to do this in order. So I'm thinking... We got to start here. Well, maybe we got to start at the garage. We got to make a start at the garage. I think that's the first one.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Your turn, Professor.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
Okay, so we need that and that.
you now, Professor.
God, this is... Okay, this is a cool puzzle. This one's... I like this puzzle a lot because it's... Where in the... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Woo! I didn't see this. Well, that's, Huh.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
Okay, well that's not good.
There are way too many beds for a simple radio station.
That would back up what Bowen said. That this place was just a cover-up.
Indeedy-doo. Indeedy... Ooh, what's this? Okay, good. I see a light here. It's in the mess hole.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
See if there's anything else here we can scramble. A compass. Pots and pans. Lots of Nazi stuff. Not gonna lie, that's not good. Let's see here, because we gotta do this in order. And to bottom up. If this one's busted, which it is, yeah, that's not gonna work on us. So let's actually...
Please, by all means.
I guess we're gonna go that way. Because this must be the... Okay, okay. Garage, mess hall. Yeah.
You're in charge now.
Yeah. Probably this building right here. See the friendly flashing light.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
The last one. I hope.
Your turn, Professor.
I hope. 'Cause that looks like it's going right to there. Yeah, I'm seeing the problem right here. Oh.
Please, by all means.
Let's turn that off for now and say that we don't need that.
You're in charge now.
I just don't have power going to a place we can't get to. Alright, that's blinking. Upstairs we go. Hello, alien spaceship. Oh my. Said amazing visuals in this game so far. But you know, that's the whole point. Climbing up this ladder in the cold. God, I could never... I mean, I love the cold.
Yes, we did it.
Hey!
Power's on. I'm heading back to the antenna, Professor.
Hooray! Yippee! Doop-a-doop-a-boo. Going down with your lone fall, Mr. Spider-Man, railroad. The man from the railroad. Do. Oh, God.
Wasn't expecting to see one of these here.
What are you talking about?
It's an Enigma machine.
Oh!
A message encryption device the Nazis used to encode top-secret messages.
But how could you possibly know that?
We getting flashbacks?
I worked in intelligence during World War II.
Ooh. Flashback.
Obviously, I was too old to be sent to the front lines. And I can't see a thing without my glasses. But the OSS thought someone like me could be useful cracking codes. So they sent me to Fort Meade, Maryland. To the Signal Security Agency building. Looks like someone in Fort Meade really just likes superhero comics. What a shame. This looks pretty good.
Well, hey, this is a version of the Captain America. The Vigilante. If you like the Vigilante, you won't miss the Vigilante Companion comic book. USA Heroes. Wahoo! The greatest array of comic book superstars ever. To blast their way into millions of homes. Also on sale now at your all-American newsstand. Feel the power. The Vigilante Diaries. March #1 comics. 45 thrilling pages of the Vigilante plus other great features. Also, the Vigilante's ally, Woofy. There's like an achievement for looking at the comic book. can't go out that way.
The SSA. Signal Security Agency.
And who are you?
I hate working with this schmuck.
Ooh!
Caleb Bowen had the right connections, which is how he landed a job at the SSA. For Harry, this meant torture. Plain and simple.
Oh boy. So that he's known him since the okay. No. Ooh.
Hendricks requested a transfer to Europe last week. He's a man of action, no doubt about it.
Yes.
Russell's desk is always a mess. He's probably on a cigarette break.
God, this is, like I said, this is some good stuff. You get some nice expository, some background information, expansion and stuff. I'm sure. Hold on. Well, there's an Enigma machine. More fish. Sorry, I'm just drinking in the scenery here. Fire extinguisher.
This is the message that needs to be deciphered.
Okay, classified information. Set the ignition machine for the following message. I'm not going to say that. This is just, your standard password. Okay, we took that. We yoinked that. What do we got here? What do we got? Ooh, what's this?
I really doubt this is how Nora pictures my work here at Fort Meade, but she does love to tease me.
That's adorable.
I don't rightly know what we'd have done without Turing and his people over at Bletchley Park.
Ooh, actual Alan Turing. Bletchley Park, Buckinghamshire. Dear Professor Everhart, enclosed you will find the revised procedure for decrypting the latest Enigma intercepts, as well as the sample code. Pay particular attention to rotor settings and begin with yesterday's indicator group. The plug board configuration will change. See attached cipher sheet. Yours sincerely, Alan Turing. Let's get back to these. Okay. We've got ourselves a whittle puzzle.
Enigma decoding instructions.
Ooh, okay. Check the first 3 letters of the message to decrypt, then find them in column 5. Configure the machine with the elements from that row. Column 1 allows you to check the day the message was sent. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a nice little puzzle.
The set of components that makes Enigma's encryption possible.
Okay, cipher message reader, got you. Interchangeable rotor discs. Main dial. Front cover. Cable pairing. Initiate decryption process. Aww.
I always keep this photograph close.
Aww. Is there anything else on here? Okay.
We worked hand in hand with the Brits. They'd already managed to crack Enigma, so we hoped their work could help us break JN-25, the Japanese naval encryption system.
Okay, GMR. So GMR 312. Oh, dials, discs. Hold on. Main dial. 3. Where's the disc? Ah! Oh. Oh. 3 is 15. 26 is 1. No, 1 is 20. 3 is 15. 1 is 26. 2 is 1. Gotcha. That's clever. I mean, that's what encrypting is. Being clever. For your own good or whatever. Anyhow, I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing that completely wrong. Oh. Okay. Front cover. Nope. Okay. 5. Cable pairing. Okay. What was Mr. Turing's recipes? Hold on. If you change the rotor settings to begin with yesterday's indicator group, plug book official will change. See attached cipher sheet. Again, I'm not looking at things when I need to look at things. This is me being, again, not saying I'm a dummy, but I do get the thing. So, okay, so we know GMR. Oof. Okay, let's see if that works. Hey, look at that!
Excellent. I think I solved it. Maybe we can use their deconstruction process and adapt it to crack the Japanese ciphers.
Well done, you have decrypted the message correctly.
Of course, it was hard leaving Nora alone at home. But she insisted. She knew I could help our country fight the Axis. So my only condition for working at Fort Meade was that my wife could contact me whenever she needed.
Hey, Tomonaki! Oh, got the phone. Let me get the phone here.
Yes?
Hello, my dear old pal.
Nora, it's so good to hear your voice.
How are things going over there, my love?
Well, you know they won't let me tell you anything about what I do here, but we're making progress. Mostly thanks to the British.
Blimey, who'd have thought the bloomin' Brits saving our hides?
Yes, they are, Nora. How are you feeling today? Have you had any fever this morning, or...?
I'm fine, Harry. I'm more worried about you, actually. How are they treating you in Maryland? Are you eating well?
Yes, I can't complain, but I feel like I'm wasting our time. I should be making the most of every day there with you instead of...
Listen to me, Harry. We both know there will come a day when I won't be by your side anymore. But it doesn't make sense to live waiting for that moment. Besides, you're not going to live forever either, old pal. One day you'll kick the bucket too. You know that?
Oh, that's what I call a cold comfort.
Why? What do you think happens when we die?
Ooh, we got so yeah. Hey, no Tomonaki. Yep, we're right in the middle of it. The professor's flashing back to when he was part of the code breakers in World War II. So right now I'm going to give him...
There has to be something more.
Oh? You mean like heaven?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting St. Peter to open the pearly gates for me, or walking on clouds or any of that, but maybe what we call heaven is just a good moment that repeats over and over again. Like, I don't know, the early days of our newlywed life in Englewood. We were so young back then, and we didn't know about your illness yet. I don't know if this is just a belief or mere hope, but...
Then, I promise you that when the time comes, I'll be waiting for you in our house in Englewood.
Let's talk about something else. All right, Nora?
How's the audio,
If
by
we
the
keep
way?
this up, I'm going to burst into tears and lose whatever little respect the army boys at Fort Meade have for me.
All right, darling, I'll let you get back to it. Crack those codes, Commander Everhart. All of America is counting on you.
I'll try my best.
Ooh,
I
come
love
on.
you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry. I'll talk to you soon.
And flashback over. So give me 1 second here. I've noticed something. Yep. Ooh. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta check something real quick here. I noticed. There we go. Perfect. All right. There we go. So, yes, now we know how to decrypt an Enigma machine. I'm sure it's not that simple in real life, but you never know. Oh, look at you. Oh, we're missing stuff. Oh, we're missing stuff. Okay, what are we missing? We are missing...
This encrypted message is rather short. I wonder what it contains.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna have to decrypt this code. But we are now in Norway right now, trying to find out what the bad guys are doing. Ooh, what have we got?
Januar 1943. That means January 1943.
Well, I can understand.
Well, yeah, that one's not too hard to guess.
I mean, it also helps that it's, you know, says 1943. Okay, we got a phone there. Got another box. Oh, what's this?
An encrypted message.
Is that a bonus encrypted message?
Februar 1943.
That's February 43, right?
Yep. We are getting our... What are we getting here? Ooh. Okay, so there's the basic codes. Big pages. We're getting a lot of stuff to do here. Oh, what are you? Hey!
There's some sort of cable here.
That's a missing cable. That's a cigar. Probably frozen solid. We are in Norway after all. No. Okay, so... Nice. We got everything put in here. So let's start... No. You. Alright, so... If you haven't come in when we started on this, the, this is the first one. So we got to start, this is how the code stuff works. Now the question remains is, since we got two here, we got to figure out what's the right date and everything. Oop. So we got two of them right there, so it's only going to be two, I think. Maybe more. Actually, I should go downstairs and see if there's other ones, because there may be multiple messages. But I've been enjoying some of the, Oh, here we go.
What on earth were they doing in this place?
Alright, I'm not Shenpai. Hold on a second here. Let's see here. You... No. I don't like this ad person. Sorry about that. Sorry, adbot. We're not interested. We've got to do some translation here. Alright. Now, here's the English. Let's see how badly I can mangle this. And again, Shenpai, I do apologize. Or any other German gamer here. Ah! Give that back. Nehmen at was wir hertreiben. Adel hat der ID CNPC unter einer Radioantenne zu verstecken. Ist der General, der an das Projekt glaubt. Voigt en Hohenberg befolgen nur Befehl und Klopk schneit mir an seinen Estorchen quascht interested zu sein. Adler ist jedoch überzeugt, dass der Erfolg von ZNPC den Sieg des Reichs garantieren wird. Sollte sich unsere Forschung alles korrekt erweisen, konnten wir möglichst den Kriegsverlaufen adern. Which, let's do it with English. No one suspects what we're doing here. It was Adler who had the idea of hiding the ZNPC beneath a radio antenna. He's the only general who believes in the project. Voigt and Hohenberg are just following orders. Klopt seems more interested in his historic charlatanry. But Adler trusts that the success of ZNPC will secure the Reich's victory. If our research is correct, we might be able to turn the course of the war. Alright. Oh, we have a flashlight. I keep forgetting that.
All of these rusty gadgets are useless.
Oh.
ZNPC.
Sounds like a secret Nazi project, doesn't it?
Alright. More German. Gestern haben wir den Codenweisungen für den Laborator erhalten, aber uns fehlen immer noch die Nummern der General. Dem Geheimdienst zu folgen würden sie mit größerer Sicherheit morgen ihn treffen, bis dann ist der Resultat zu ZNPC Stregitzen verboten. Habe zu vermehren Felix Stahl. Wait, that was the guy who died to the ooze in the caves in Virginia. Anyhow, yesterday we received the code instructions for the laboratory's door, but we're still missing the general's assigned numbers. Intelligence says that they will almost certainly arrive tomorrow. Until then, the entrance to ZNPC is strictly forbidden. Hauptsturmführer Felix Stahl. Storm leader, I guess. Okay. What have we got? I'll come tomorrow. What we got here? Ooh!
Boy, this radio station gets creepier every minute.
Yes, I can feel a shiver.
Ah! Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Boy, this radio station gets creepier every minute.
Yes, I can feel a shiver down my spine. And it's not the cold.
Alright, so this is January 26th of January 1943. Otto ist tot. Mein guter Freund. Wir schlugen von diesem schwarzen, schwebenden Pulpen. Nur sein Schatten blieb zurück. Die restlichen Mitarbeiter besten daraus, das Projekt zu stoppen. Aber ich werde das nicht tun, nicht solange die Anschläge nicht direkt aus Berlin kommen. Otto glaubt daran und ich glaube auch daran, CNPC ist der Schlüssel zu unserem Sieg. Okay. In English, Otto is dead. My good friend consumed by the black floating polyp. Only his shadow remained. The rest of the team insists that in halting the project, but I won't do it. Not until the orders come directly from Berlin. Otto believed in it, and I believe in it too. The NPC is the key to victory. I'm not doing it with my German accent sometimes. It either gets to Russian or something else. Oh, what we got here?
Operation Weserübung. The Nazi occupation of Northern Europe.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you think that's definitely something you want to hide finding. Oh, here we go.
Looks like a workers' registry from 1943.
Ooh, mega hint. Oh, note.
This Voight fella doesn't sound too happy. Someone must have gotten some dates wrong.
Tun alles zusammen. Die 10 Tag Regel in den Lebercode ausschwingen und fast auch der 10 an dem der Nacht verstecken wird. Und weiter der Wirken und zum Zermieden habe ich in Kalender Direction Daten marketed und denen der Code statt. Ich erwarte das Jahr der General den Code. Ein Szenen Gerogen Datum ist direkt ändert. Slowly I'm getting there. I never studied German. I studied Russian as language. So, oh god, the funny thing, this is an aside. So, there's this website where it's like a page where it says, where the whole point of it is, see how far back into the English language you can understand and read. Like, we're talking modern English to Middle English, early English, and my goodness, that's just the weirdest. It's interesting how much language has changed over centuries in of itself. But anyhow, I digress. Attention everyone. The 10-day rule in the lab code instructions includes the day the message is sent. To avoid further confusion, I have marked the correct dates on the calendar for when the code changes. I expect every general to update the code on the respective dates accordingly. Void. Okay. Oh.
That guy with the white hair must be the senior one. What a creepy looking face he has.
Yeah, those black eyes really don't help him.
A monocle. He must be upper class. This guy looks like a bureaucrat.
Oh, what's this? Ooh!
It's the Dienstausweis of an SS Oberstgruppenführer. Some Otto Adler.
English, please?
Oh, sorry, it's the ID of a Nazi general.
Well, that was helpful. What does that give us? Otto is dead. Should have to code instructions. We're still missing the journal stuff. Okay, that's definitely important. Okay, I think we may be able to get one of them, but I feel like we're missing some more information here. Nope. Already did that. Nothing there. I think you got that one already. Let's see what else we can find. That don't help us. It's just full of Nazi propaganda. Well, then again, it is a Nazi base, so that wouldn't be as hard to search to find. Nope. Already got that. Oh, the booze is gone. Alright. Let's see if we can get a code translated. So, Otto dies on January 26th. January 26th, that's Hohenberg. Something about a code mark, so... Okay. Adler. 10-day thing, so that's when Voight started that. Gotcha. Adler dies on January 26th. That means... Okay, UZW. That's our first clue. So we want January... UVW. I don't see it. Wait a minute. UZW. UZW is not this, so that's definitely not from there. UZW is... It's in February. February 25th. Okay, that's good to know. So, UZW, General Electric, FUM. GE. That. And then FUM. Okay. 20. Okay, so it's 231 for the dial. That's 231. And then code is 23132. 13 and 2. Not 3. Not 12. First one's translated.
The Nazis probably abandoned the base. That's why this message was never received.
All right. Schlussmitteilung. Alle Überlebenden müssen der Station ZNP verlassen und nach Berlin zurückkehren. Das Gebiet wird unter Quarantäne gestellt. Kein weiteren Mitteln werde erwähnt. Dies ist die letzte Nachricht, die die Station in Tag. I'm not going to say that last part, but you get that part, right? Everyone gets this last part, right? Everyone here who's... Yeah, we're not going to say this part at all. At all. I'm not going to have that with my apartment here. No. Final communication. All survivors must leave Station ZNP and return to Berlin. The area will be quarantined. Do not expect any more communications. This is the last message that this station will ever receive. I'm not saying that. That got updated. Last communication. Gotcha. There's still all this stuff missing. So, okay. Next code. BDA. What does BDA give us? BDA. Okay, so that was definitely in January. Right? There it is. Oh, January 1st. Okay, password critical role. Password critical role. Okay. PDA 321. That's easy enough to do. And what are our numbers? 19, 25, and 6. 19, 25, 6. Hey, I know my stuff.
Code. I wonder.
Could that be the code to access the reinforced door, Professor?
Maybe. Once again, we're not saying this last one here. That's a weird button. Anyhow. Anlituk zo'n verschoppenscode ZNBC tool. Der Code wordt op goed al zintergedend. Nur Code identificationen des Generals acturia tag zippen. Nur der behefesbaar General kan die Codenrang inlieten is die niet verpakkbaar is. Der Wagen Commander bevoegt de Codenrang introducen. Instructions for laboratory encryption code ZNPC door. Code changes every 10 days starting today. The day. New code. Generals assigned numbers and current day. 2 digits. The only current commanding general may initiate code change. If unavailable, the previous commander is authorized to initiate the code change. Okay, so that means code changes every day, starting from today. Code is general's assigned number and day. Current general is absent. Previous general is That's for that. We're missing one more piece of information right here. I feel like we're missing something.
No use. It's encrypted.
Oh! Hey! I said we were missing something. We missed something. Who'd have thunk? Uh-oh. That's not good. Is there a way to really look into that? Oh, God, I'm going to have to get a magnifying lens or something. That is... Not GRM. What are you? What are you? Oof. Now becomes the point. I think it's an E. So this is, I bet, the bonus code that gets you some funny something or other. E's. Where there's an F, there's an E. So let's try this one real quick. Because I think that's an E. It's either an E or an F. Huh. Is there a really way to do that? E or an F? I think this is important. Well, let's try. Because it looks like there's at least two Fs, 3 Fs. At the end. I think that's an E. Am I crazy, Samanaki? Did that look like an E? This is like an E or something. Something so I wish I could just zoom in on that. Yeah, that's the problem. The zoom's not doing too good on that. I wish there was a way to tell, but I think... Let's try it because there's only one E. Yeah, because FPG, day of the message. E. When did Adler die? January 26th. Hold on, there's a thing about his friend January 26th. January 26th, January 26th, hold on. Nope. Nope. No. Not you. I'm not crazy, right? He said something like... January 26th. Yeah, he died January 26th, which meant... Voight was the code guy. So this is probably for the door. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Yeah. He dies 26th. Codes change every 10 days starting from today. Code equals general's assigned number. And day if current general is absent, previous general is in charge. Was in February with Adler. Adler wouldn't be there, would be Hohenberg. But Adler seems to be the one. Sign up print day. Sorry, this is me again just saying. I'm gonna try real quick this, see if it's E. That's not the right one. 312. Looks like an E. It looks like a 16, 14, 25. No. Okay, so it's not that. So maybe it's an F. Interesting. 14, 22, and 8. 14, 22, and 8. Zoeer. Come on. There you go. Try that and see if that's it. Nope. Okay. 312. 312. Where's the next F? 1, 2, 3. So I have a feeling this is going to be necessary. 316.1. Quality Yupa. No. What the hell letter is this? All right. Well, let's get back. We'll come back to this in a bit. I'm sure it's going to be necessary.
A reinforced door. You still think this is just a radio station?
Alright, I've got to admit, this is weird as hell.
Oh, this is going to be bad. I wonder if there's anything out here that might be of use.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
Yeah, hi. If you have some hot cocoa, you might want it. I know all of our puzzles are going to be inside there. It's... secret notes, but I think, unfortunately... I don't want to use a cheat thing because I... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what?
This storage room's a complete mess.
Like everything else in the station, it seems.
Yeah, okay, so... Nothing here. Sorry for the silence here, folks. It's just... It's very hard trying to get... Because right now, our problem is this right here. And I wouldn't even do that, no. Because the only thing I can think of is we've got to do some investigative work on the code changes. And I'm not happy about this stuff. Alright. Yeah, that's when he died. Day rule and live code instructions included in the data message sent.
A monocle. He must be upper class.
It's auto. I feel like there should be some more. Wait, was there something here? Okay. Ugh. If I don't get this thing solved, I'm gonna have to use it. There's nothing out there. So he died January 26th. That's intentional. That is intentional. They gotta have us think. I think this is important. This is important. This is going to be the whose code it is. So this is definitely important. I wonder. I wonder if it's an N. There's only so many things we can do to figure this out. So there's two N's. Okay. That's wrong. First one is 132. Hour 21/19/17. Not T. Nope. Okay. 2, 3, 1. Thirteen, 19, 14. The thing is, there's also a hint system, and I just don't want to use it, you know? Is DP, yes. Nope. What are you? What are you? could request a hint, but I don't wanna. Okay, I am stuck. Yeah, we got that one. I didn't really see that. I didn't see anything like that, so. Oh. Wait. First, your letters code are bird. The only other missing information needed to obtain the lab door code is the journal's assigned numbers. Message states that they received the lab door code instructions yesterday and received the journal's assigned numbers tomorrow. I verklappen kann den Steckerbarwand dabei dabei. Okay. It was H. I was so close. I was so close. I was so close. I was thinking the wrong ways. Ugh, I hate doing that. I hate doing that because it doesn't show how. It's the pride. Flames on the side of my face. Breathing, beeping. Okay, that's taken care of. I feel really, really bad about this. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, getting too deep in it. I mean, Tomonaki, did you ever see Markiplier doing blueprints where he was super overthinking it? And for the swan song, for the secret code, that's what I was about to do. I was about to go, I'm going to just take a screenshot and just... But no, it's like... I don't have time to do that on a stream. Oh, God, that just makes me mad, though. 16, 15... 8... not 17, 18. What? Did I not do it right? O-F-A-G... I must not... Okay, I did something wrong here. It's O-F-A-D. I'll try something real quick here. That shouldn't matter. Did I get that number wrong? I got this wrong. Ah! Ah! One, 2, 3. Hold on, what was that? Ay, I was doing the wrong day. I forgot the wrong day. All right. All right. One, 3, 2. I got my Februaries mixed. Yeah. Well, like I said, Tomonagi, There's a hard mode for this where you don't get the hints, but I'm glad there are because I'm not always smart. I'm not always smart. Alright, alright. Zip. Case in point. I didn't check to see which month it was. Alright. Oop. Yeah. Come here.
German names with numbers assigned.
Identifikationsnummern der General. Knopf Wilhelm. 37. Voigt Gustav. 54. Adra Otto. 83. Hohenberg Friedrich. 95. Yeah. Okay. Journal's identification numbers. Alright, looks like that's all that we got here, so let us... Yeah, I think we got this book done. So... If it's... Okay. General's number and day. If correct general is absent, previous general is in charge. So... If you died January 26th... What was the last communication? Hold on. Starting today. New code, journal's assigned number, and current day. Okay, so Otto Adler seems to be our guy, which is 83. There's that. So 83. And then current day. No, not that one. I want to go the other way. Day code change. 10. Okay, so it's going to either be 20 or 19. Come on. There you go. Come on. Why aren't you doing? Come on. Something's wrong here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I get it. Okay. Come on. Come on. Why is that one not wanting? All right, let's do this one real quick. It's
No, the door won't budge.
okay. So Adler's the last. It's got to be Adler. So. A3.
the door won't budge.
Wait, I'm thinking this very, very wrong. I'm thinking this very, very wrong. If he died 2026, he's not going to be, so it's going to be Hohenberg. 09 95. Ah! I mean, it could be 20. Well, it's the general. The top one, I think.
Oh, the door won't budge.
Code generals assign numbers and day if current. It should be here. It should be Hohenberg. Because Klopke doesn't get it. 19. 'Cause Otto dies on the 26th of January. $30, maybe? $37. No, it's Voight. It would be Voight. Let me try 30 real quick. Yeah, I mean, 20... Like I said, we're...
No, the door won't budge.
An Adler, a 9. It's not Adler. I don't think it's... It must be Hohenberg. It's 9, 5, 9. At 9. Ah!
No, the door won't budge.
Unless... Let's try Voight's real quick. So that's 20. 5420. Come on.
No, the door won't budge.
No, the door won't budge. No. Holmberg would have gone on the 30th. Holmberg is 95.30, but that wouldn't make sense. General sign number and day and day. So the first one is Hohenberg, so the first day of the code, starting on the 10th will be the code. So it's Klopke, that'll be 3710. Voight takes over, so that becomes 5420. Adler dies then. The last communication was that. Wouldn't be that. Adler was still alive. He died on the 26th. So anything with Adler is not going to work. Hohenberg.
No, the door won't budge.
Or the... Well, yeah, 2019 is not going to work because it's one of these things where you just gotta get...
No, the door won't budge.
Oh, I don't like the fact that we're going to use this friggin'... Ah, ha, 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 ha! See, I didn't need it. I did it. Well, there we go.
At last, we did it, Evangeline.
There we go. Okay. See, I'm not a dum-dum. Process of elimination. Down we go.
So the station was just a cover-up. But I wonder what for.
Whatever it is, we're going to find out. And soon.
Would you believe aliens? Or prehistoric life that was inhabited by minds of aliens? Or... Oh dear. Uh-oh.
Harry tried to keep his composure when he saw the oily shadow. He didn't want to alarm Evie.
Lost uns raus.
Let us out.
They locked their own people in here. How could they?
They're Nazis, Evangeline. They're not exactly the good guys.
That's a perfectly good thing to say. Holt uns heraus. Let us out.
Do you think we'll find that great engineer of yours down here?
I hope so. Or this trip will have been a total waste of money.
But Evie suspected there was much more at stake than the cost of their trip.
Look at those barricades. What on God's green earth happened here?
I don't know, but we'd better be careful.
Who's trolling? Something's trolling. Stop that trolling. Hey! Oh, some Futhark.
The symbol of the Ahnenerbe.
What's that?
It was the SS division that studied paranormal phenomena. Nazi occultists.
You know, at some point I feel like we're going to see Dr. Jones here, you know? I mean... What's that I heard?
A liquid that reacts to sound. Like in the Rappahannock River caves.
God, sorry, it's just in my ear. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But there's like a sound. Anyhow, Sieht Navigationsprojekt Kronos. Offenschnugge Dr. Reinhard Schulz. Nach dem Lindenhahn-Experiment verdampft der Schwarz Flutskikt into des Agricultural und bietet eine Art... Yes, that's strange chic. Art Grashoven Polypen. Die später, dass die Schwarzsubstanz instabil ist, ihr Zustand an der sich nach verfliegen. Forest ist ungelungen in Inhalt, der aber noch. I'm gonna probably have to stop doing this German because it's easier for me to read the English. The Time Navigation Project Kronos record Dr. Reinhard Schultz. After the last experiment following the change of the state, the black liquid evaporated, forming some kind of gaseous polyp. This confirms that the black substance is unstable. The state changes depending on different sound frequencies. For now, we've managed to get it inside the chamber, but we need to test it further. I mean, I would love to be able to do the German here on this. Oh! Oh!
Harry held his breath.
Oh!
The shadows were back again. But then...
What the hell is that thing?
You can see that too?
That sort of cloud of black smoke? Of course. It looks alive.
It's a creature from Lost! He got another job! The smoke monster got another job! Granted, I've never seen Lost.
Offices, control room, Kronos lab. That must be it. We have to go through to the other side. But how will we open these doors?
You said control room, right? I bet we can operate the doors from there.
That makes sense. Okay. To get there, we'll need to go downstairs and through the offices.
But Professor, the way downstairs is flooded.
So it is. Oh!
Well, it seems there's no other choice. Which of us...
I'll go this time, and I'm not going to allow any argument about it.
Because despite how I look, I'm not 80 yet, Harry thought to himself.
Do you want to go down then?
Wait. I've still got something to do up here.
Whenever you say so.
I just want to see if there's any other, lore, you know? The lore. The lore! Okay, that we got... The lore. Okay. You got any lore in there? Okay.
Well, it seems there's no other choice. Which of us...
I'll go this time, and I'm not going to allow any argument about it.
Because despite how I look, I'm not 80 yet, Harry thought to himself.
Do you want to go down then?
Yes.
Go ahead. Lower me down.
All right. Be very careful down there, Professor.
You gotta wonder how a place frozen can get water. I mean... Macy's moving very... The fact I can still hear it is just... Ugh.
Everything all right down there, Professor?
So far, so good. Oh, it's very dark in here.
I think we're right under
I
it.
don't know why this place is flooded.
Merfolk. Oh, that helps.
Must have tried to break into that flying saucer and then release the black ooze.
Do you see any black ooze around?
All around, yes. I'm pretty sure it was the ship's fuel.
Ooh.
I've still got 10 minutes of air in this suit.
There couldn't be an achievement for running out of air, could there? That just seems very arbitrary to say I still got 10 minutes of air in this fuel. Oh, there's that there, but what's down here? More water. Gotcha.
Evangeline, do you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
I've reached the control room. This is where they monitored that black smoke thing and ran experiments on it.
God, it's just really, really loud.
I really hope they never succeeded.
From General Otto Adler to Captain Felix Stahl. Imperative, find out everything about the creature in the ice. Stop. If it continues not to communicate, use methods you deem necessary. Stop. The Führer awaits results. Stop. I'm not going to say that. Stop.
Idiots. Only a fool would conduct experiments with black ooze.
Definitely.
Dr. Schultz came into time navigation project. Dr. Schultz came into contact with the black liquid. It appears to have affected his mind. He is showing signs of delirium. He represents a risk to the project. He must be transferred to Berlin. Oh, what's this?
Looks like the organizational chart for Project Kronos. And that's Felix Stahl. That guy's a member of the Starry Wisdom Society.
So that was the reason Bowen had pulled every string to get that man to America.
He must be talking about that flying saucer we saw out there.
We requested help from Berlin, and all Adler sends is a diving suit. How are we supposed to recover all the lost equipment with just one damn diving suit? It's ridiculous. We better focus on studying the liquid that came out of the ship. I'll assign Dr. Schultz to it. Oh, the cameraman! The cameraman's that. Okay.
Evangeline, there's a panel here. Maybe it'll open those doors.
Maybe it will. I've been streaming for a couple of hours. Oop. Aha! Okay. So it looks like it's panel switching time. Is there a little note here?
So that thing is not only alive. But it's also aggressive.
Kronos Space-Time Navigation Project. Whatever that liquid was, it has become extremely aggressive since the incident. Otto discovered this firsthand. Only his shadow remained, disintegrated. It seeks any opening through which to escape. For the time being, we have managed to confine it to the central chamber, but for how long it remains unknown. I'm sorry about my German accent. Yeah, that is the question. Was it 10 minutes or not? We don't want this activated, so that's A. That's B. Oh, boy.
Up to you now, Professor.
Something new? No, there's not. Am I missing something here? I mean... We don't want her to go into B. Right?
Your turn, Evangeline.
we doing here?
You're in charge now.
So I get there's going to be a I'm missing something. I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I friggin' missing here? I think that directly connects. Ugh. Don't you hate when there's feel like there's something important?
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
There's something important. You're just not seeing it. Just not seeing it. Oh, there's a. It's 12:05. There's gotta be something here. There's gotta be something here, because it...
I don't understand German.
Okay.
Your turn, Professor. Oh! It's 5 something. If we do 438, that's going to be bad. Okay. So I have a feeling if I do 438...
A light just came on.
Oh.
No.
Okay,
Evangeline
thank
was
goodness.
inside.
Thank goodness.
Black smoke creature could get her.
Okay. Problem is, we need to know which...
Please, by all means.
Okay, okay. So, dummy moment here. Five, 2, 7.
Up to you now, Professor.
All right, that's on.
Professor, look. That thing. It's moving into the next chamber.
It seems to move like a trapped insect.
Which means she can now get into that way. I see what plot is going on here. It's the old put them into the bad place. 816. Ooh, that actually might be useful.
You're in charge now.
Another one.
Please, by all means.
Up to you now, Professor.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Interesting. So we can only have one door open at a time on either side.
Your turn, Professor.
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
Now, Tamanaki, we're getting into here. Let's just see if there's anything in here real quick. This feels like, you know, it feels like there would be some neat lore tidbits. But all we've just seen is just, you know, numbers and such.
You're in charge now.
Good.
Okay, so, I do not want this nice lady to be, trapped with the smoke monster.
Up to you now, Professor.
Actually.
No. Evangeline is on the other side of that door. That black smoke creature could get her.
Oh, frick.
No. Evangeline is on the other side of that door. That black smoke creature could get her.
Interesting. Okay. So we got to get her
Your turn, Evangeline.
into here.
Your turn, Professor.
Please, by all means.
All right.
I opened this door for you, Professor. You can leave the control panel. I think we're safe.
Is there any goodies here? Which you might take. Oh, in we go.
What on earth was that thing?
I don't know. But whatever it was, I don't want it close to us. Let's get out of here, quick.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Oh! Shadows.
What is this place? It looks like the heart of Project Kronos.
Could be. Do you think we gave that horrid thing the slip?
I'm sure you
I
did.
really hope so. After seeing what that black smoke can do to humans, I wouldn't want... What the hell? How did that thing get out?
No time for questions now! Run, Professor! Run! Quick, the bunker door!
Help me close it, Evangeline! Damn it. That was close.
Prisoners of Ice? Ooh.
This chamber is shut tight.
If not, we better find another exit. Otherwise, we're trapped in here.
You know what? Prisoners of Ice is... If that is what I think it is, that's actually a deep cut to an old DOS Cthulhu-inspired game, Shadow of the Comet, Prisoners of Ice. Which was a sequel to the Shadow of the Comet, but it's just... That's a deep cut if that's what I think it is. Wow. Okay, well... Oh! Hi, buddy!
Lord Almighty.
Evie recognized the gigantic creature at once. It was the same one she had seen in her visions.
Look at the size of that creature.
Harry remained silent. He was in shock, but not because the sight of that creature bewildered him. Quite the opposite. Something about it felt disturbingly familiar.
What do we get? Ice! You know, there seems something very, very unsafe about having that stuff in ice. What do I know? That's the nice little details you... Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? We got lower? Oh, we got lower. December 16th, 1942. Dalmaier's mind-link device functioned, but the creature refused to communicate with us. It merely repeats the same unintelligible gibberish again and again. We have managed to isolate two words. Narcotis and Dr. West.
So the Nazis called the black smoke things polyps.
That bastard Stahl has dissipated with the Tobin and has let the polyp loose. He has doomed us all. We never should have trusted him. Well, you know, if villains ain't gonna, you know... Ugh. Yeah, that's one of the great races of Yith. Frozen. In ice, no less.
This seat is what the Nazis used to try to communicate with the creature.
All right, there's no time to waste. Try connecting me to that machine, Professor.
Evie knew perfectly well that the professor was about to rattle off a whole list of reasons why they shouldn't go through with it, but she had neither the time nor the patience to listen to them.
And before you say anything, yes, Professor, we have to do it. Because we're trapped in here. And yes, Professor, it does have to be me. Because I'm the one who has dreamed of that creature. And the one who understands its language. I know you're trying to protect me. But I need you to trust me. Just this once?
Before the argument had even started, Harry had to concede defeat.
You're impossible, do you know that?
Alright.
That seems to power the machine connected to the chair. You can sit down, Evangeline. This apparatus identifies matching brainwave patterns between Evangeline and that creature.
Interesting.
Another brainwave match.
Good.
Oh. So C4 and D4 mat. Okay.
Geeignet means suitable, and untauglich means unsuitable.
It must refer to the brainwaves.
Interesting. Okay. So B1's definitely out. A3. B2. Come. No, because I think D4 and C4 are the two matching ones. Which means we want something neutral. Yeah. C and D4. Missing something here. Do they all have to match, I guess is the question. Sorry for the squeak there. We're missing a pattern. Come on. Yeah. B2, D3, and D4. Must be something else we're missing here, because... Oh! What are you?
This looks like the entrance to that...
Harry finally resigned himself to their situation, bizarre as it was.
flying saucer. But it's sealed shut.
Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. I feel like there's something else we need to... There's something I'm missing. C2, A3, P2, D3. But the problem was, they said they became the thing. The triangle. These ones seem to be the important ones right here. What are you trying to tell me here? There's something else I am missing. Ugh, I hate to do this because I know there's something I'm missing. I know there's something I'm missing. Yes, I know. It's gotta be the matching ones, I think. B2 and D3, but why is it not working? Yeah, B2, D3. C2, A2. C2, A3. Ugh, I hate doing this again. So yeah, we got that. What are your... It's definitely A3. Maybe they have to be different. So again, sorry, I'm engrossed by this puzzle. Oh.
Looks like everything is set.
Whenever
you're ready.
Go ahead.
Beep.
Evie found herself, in the literal blink of an eye, in a completely different place. And it would happen to her more than once that day. As she tried to figure out what was happening, a strange but familiar voice startled her.
Evie. Velkonul. Nakartun. Vekra.
I have been waiting for you for millions of years, it said.
Interesting.
Are you?
Whoa. Hi.
I am the great engineer of Nakotis. After so much trouble, Evie was finally before the great engineer. It was her one chance to ask everything she needed to know.
Alright, let's just start from the top here.
I need answers. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Everything is set. You must close the loop.
Close the loop? What are you talking about?
Take my ship. Travel to Nakotis, the Nakotis of your time. Stop, Bowen. My race will be saved.
I can understand your language.
Can we do the language one
How
next?
is
Sorry.
that possible?
Your mind in my body. My mind in your body.
How is... When did that happen?
When you were in Nakotis. The Nakotis of my time.
So, for those who are not very familiar with H.P. Lovecraft's Shadow of Time, behold the great race of Yith. As they were in the prehistoric times of Earth about, 2.5 million years ago. One of their things was they did great language things. So what they would do is they would mind swap through time and space. Trying to find something because they were dealing with problematic things like flying polyps, like we saw.
Why me? Why did you choose me?
Cora, Doctor.
It wasn't me. It was Dr. West who chose you.
What? But what am I supposed to do? I'm just...
You can close the loop. You must close the loop.
Okay, so there's a loop.
Do you want me to... Is there any way I can set you free?
You will do it when you close the loop. Or maybe you did it when you closed the loop. The complex Yithian language made no distinction between verb tenses. Therefore, that sentence could be understood as an instruction given in the past, present, and future alike.
Alright, now where's Nakotis?
But how am I going to do that? Where is the Nakotis of my time?
You need to remember its location.
Remember that we
Remember
once
it?
lived.
How?
Hearing that, Evie was left speechless. Follow Everhart's instructions. Evie didn't have time to ask another question, because in the blink of an eye, she found herself once again in that stone city from her dreams, millions of years in the past. Except now she knew it wasn't a dream. It was a memory.
My hands. Heavens.
Yeah!
Look at my hands.
Those Yithian appendages could hardly be called hands, but that was how Evie perceived them.
I wonder what's here. So yeah, what the Yithians would do is they would swap minds with a person in a certain time period on our planet or on another planet. And the person that was in the Yithian's body would be forced to give account of their world as they know things.
This was part of my information exchange with the
Yeah.
Yithians. I believed I had to tell the Yithians everything about my time in exchange for my freedom, but I was wrong.
Indeed, Yithians merely use the knowledge of others to plan their own decisions in the future and in the past.
In my time, 1956, advanced experiments are being conducted with nuclear power. Its principle is based on the fission of the atom, a process that releases an amount of energy millions of times greater than that of the traditional fuels. Since the war, nuclear fission has been applied for military purposes, but it's also being studied for civilian use to produce electricity. There are ongoing projects to build controlled reactors that could supply electricity without need for conventional fuels. So this is the Yithians' MO. In order to find a time where most of their enemies at their current things are gone or not as much as of a threat, they're looking for information, and what they will do is take over a person's body, get information at that time that they could not get from the person, and then get information from the person at that time. And then they wipe their memories so they wouldn't remember it, except in dreams.
Looks like I also took notes of what happened here in Nakotis.
The creatures that inhabit the city who claim to belong to the great race of Yeth employ an exceedingly complex system of transportation. All energy appears to be powered by a peculiar black fluid, which they handle with extreme caution and store in statue-shaped stone containers. This place is fascinating.
I can't believe I couldn't remember this amazing view of the towers of Nakotis.
There were also monopods, so that sliding thing, that's just their,
Find Everhart's notes and follow them.
But where are Everhart's notes? Where can I find them?
The Shadow of the Time was pretty interesting because it dealt with one guy who has also had to deal with the great race of
I
Yeths.
always thought my dreams didn't take place here on Earth, but Now I understand that this is how Earth used to be, millions of years ago.
Specifically, when the Earth's landmass was fused into one continent, Pangea.
It's interesting because in the Shadow of Time, look, Dimetrodons.
Look at how tiny that Dimetrodon looks now.
Yeah, we're missing some stuff here. That's probably when we go back to the present. Little finbacks. But yeah. So, at this time you had the Great Race of Yith in their current form. Then you had the Elder Things, which are created Shoggoths, which are black ooze things. Just unsurprised that the field wasn't that. They're actually the flying... But, what's this? Trilobite?
That's an ammonite.
Oh.
Cephalopods that lived during the Devonian period, 400 million years ago.
And we're getting a lot of stuff for our journal. And with all the talking I'm going to do, I may have to get some more water, so we may have to take a short break. So actually, give me one moment. We're going to take... I'm going to get some more water here. We're going to take a quick break, but I will be right back. You know, get some stretching here, and I'll be right back. So I'll be right back. I will be right back. Again, I do apologize for the hearing of my chair creaking. I'll have to get some WD-40 or something. Okay, I am back. Hopefully everyone's here back with me. Let's see what we can do here. Did we come this...
These ceilings sure are high.
Evie suddenly remembered the colossal corridors and massive stone slabs of the great library of Nakotas.
So, yeah.
What is this thing? I remember it. I remember this. I went to the Great Library every day. This mural doesn't look like decoration, but I'm not sure what it represents.
So, as you can see here... So we're letting Evie do our little things. What's this?
I believe I've seen some of these murals around here.
The murals depict creatures from the Cambrian to the Quaternary period, but no further. I do not understand why. Are they incapable of going beyond that point? The only explanation is that something really important must have happened during our era. Perhaps something in our time limits their ability to travel mentally through time. I could try asking the great engineer, although he is very reluctant to speak about the future. Okay, murals of eras. There's more of that. Any other notes? Oh, here's some notes.
Wow. Is this some kind of time location finder? Unbelievable.
Narcotic Archive 9. Central Map Instructions. A non-static astronomical representation. By providing a constellation and an era, the map returns spatial coordinates corresponding to a specific location. Required data. Constellation, desired era. Expected result. Output of the spatial coordinates corresponding to that temporal era. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We're getting some in. Libraries are useful.
This observatory must be used to find the constellations associated with a specific time and location.
Narcotic Archive 7. Instructions for the use of the Spatio-Temporal Observatory. By providing a determined planet and era, it provides a constellation associated with that point in the space-time continuum. Data to be entered. Planet and desired era. Expected result. Display of the constellation pattern associated with the requested space-time point.
This is the altar I worked in. I don't understand this language.
Okay.
Looks like I deciphered the numeric coding of the Yithians.
These aren't random symbols, they're numbers. Notes from the other visitors from my time seem to suggest the same must be a brilliant individual. Let's see if you recognize it now. Whee! Hey, look, a Dimetrodon.
A Dimetrodon from the early Permian, 270 million years ago.
Alright, so we are getting... Yeah, it looks like we're getting... Okay, that map's page is filled up. This still isn't. Oh, we got our numbers. Okay. You know, before we go that way, let's head back downstairs. Wahoo! God, this is just... Again, I'm amazed at the design work they did for this.
Whoa! My goodness! I'd forgotten about these light conveyor belts.
Okay, so this is something there, but there's also a mammoth.
That seems to be a mammoth. Late Pliocene. 2.5 million years ago.
Okay, so we're missing something there and maybe down there, and then something over here. What are we going up to? This must be the observatory.
The same constellation I saw in my dreams. It must be important if they built this lookout for it.
So anyhow, we are in the past. Got constellations. That stuff. It's very fascinating. I wonder what so this looks like number stuff. Yeah, that's the number device. 1672. Sorry, I am... What? One, 672. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guy holding a ball. I don't think we can do anything with this yet. Sorry. Fiddling with stuff when really I should be getting as much information as I can.
This is the professor's handwriting. He really was in Nakotas.
Is that the information we needed? Oh yeah. That's definitely what it is. Okay. Let's see what's over here.
Wow. Everything is so beautiful here.
The people.
I suppose this mural refers to us, Homo sapiens. We appeared roughly 300,000 years ago, in the Middle Pleistocene.
But we're missing something in the middle. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with that, so we're missing something here. And we're obviously missing something here. Yeah, that is true. You're getting a lot of history information here at the same time. And so we're missing stuff. We are missing stuff. What are we missing? What are... Oh, here.
Tyrannosaurus rex. A dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. 68 million years ago.
Well, that's the last of that. Man, to eras... Constellation. What the hell? I feel like we're still missing something here. I feel like we're missing something. I just don't know what that is. What am I missing? See, not that. Oh, God, I don't know what the heck's going on here. I don't want to use anything else. As like I said, the puzzles are getting harder. My brain is getting frier. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think this has to do it. Input planet plus era. Yeah, exactly, Tomonaki. It's just... I could cheat, but I don't wanna use the hints. I mean, it's not a bad thing of knowing how the hints work. It's just... I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna do it. There's certain puzzles going on. This is like, you know, Myst or some of the other early ones where you just don't know what you're doing. Well, we got all these. Planet and air. Where's Earth? Where's Earth? Where's Earth? One, 6, 7, 2. Well, Earth's the third planet from the sun, so what am I doing with that 5 here? Era. Output constellation. Ugh, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Got that. Dimetri. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a Dimetrodon thingy. Base 3 numbering system. Oh, God. I'm sorry. No, I think that they've stopped doing that. Mirror file. Not Earth? What is Earth in this whole situation? That's the thing. I'm sorry. I'm just. Okay, that's. Oh my freaking God! There's a button on the back. Oh. Button on the back. Five. Okay, so why don't we go back to 2? One, 2. That's Earth.
Yes! This is the constellation I've been looking for.
I knew there was something you had to do there, so I guess we're now going to have to go for our time. We have to go to... Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I guess maybe not. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to the machine. Like you said, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I do try my best. Even if we are getting at the 3-hour mark, but you know, I want to try and get as much as I can done with this. Yeah, you know what? We're going this way. Now we want that one. Okay. And oh, okay. So 1, 2. Okay, then wait. That's the new one we want. What are we doing here? Okay. Ugh. Yeah, the central map thing. Fifth manual. Okay, so that's... Again, it's trying to remember a number system.
Eight, 9, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I remember now. Those were the coordinates.
Okay, there we go.
Great engineer. I know where to find the Nakotis of my time, but all I have are Yithian coordinates. And there's no way out of here. There's one of those black smoke polyps on the other side of the chamber door.
Take my vessel.
What? The vessel? You mean the spaceship?
Evie's heart skipped a beat. Piloting a flying saucer was something straight out of a science fiction novel.
But the vessel door won't open. How am I supposed to...
Your mind is now fully synchronized with the Yithians. Travel to Nakotis. Stop, Bowen. Close the loop.
But what about you? I can't just leave you trapped here.
It is irrelevant. Close the loop. And with those final words, as Evangeline blinked, she found herself standing before Harry, back inside the Spitzbergen bunker again.
Evangeline? Can you hear me? Are you alright?
Yes. Yes, Professor. I'm here. I'm just a little bit dizzy.
Well, did you manage to talk with that thing? What did you find out?
We have to use the spaceship to get out of here.
What? How? Did that creature give you a crash course in flying saucers or something?
No, it's not that. But you have to trust me again, Professor.
Harry realized there wasn't much of a choice. It was that, or remain trapped in that chamber forever.
Okay. Just gonna make sure there ain't nothing over here. Yeah, 893542. Sometimes there are gaps in here like that. So maybe, because I think there's something there. So, oh, sorry. Okay. Look at that.
Look around, Professor. Isn't this fascinating?
There doesn't seem to be any power. You sure you can pilot this spaceship?
I'm not sure pilot is the right word, Professor.
I'm not even sure ship is the right word. This looks more like a building than a vehicle.
Well, you know, ancient technology's always gotten some weird stuff going on here. Nothing there? Ooh.
There surely has to be a starter somewhere, right?
Evie recognized a platform very similar to the one in the refinery beneath the Virginia caves, and understood what she had to do.
No, I think...
Damn it, where's the steering wheel?
There it is.
Look, Professor, it's working. The spaceship is powered up now.
What's this over here? What's this over here? What's that over there? I feel like there's some extra stuff over here. How did that get in here? What are you? What are you? Alright, we are definitely getting late in the tooth. But, I want to see if we can get this chapter done. And then we can end it when we can. Oops, sorry, sir. Sorry. Alright. So, platform's on. Everything's there. It's trinary.
It looks like an autopilot. But it doesn't just maintain altitude and course. It moves toward specific coordinates, which they express with numbers.
We got them numbers. 89345. Seven would be that. Eight. Yeah. guess. Two's that. 1, 2, so... I'm learning by the Ithian numbers, sir! That's 4. Yeah. Because that's 7, and that's 6.
I think I've got it.
Hey, look at that!
Set the navigation system to the coordinates of Nakotis. Here you are, Professor. The steering wheel.
Looks like one, sort of.
Can you help me with this, please?
Fly to the navigator.
Buckle up, Professor.
Whoa! Whoa!
Professor, better find something to hang on to.
Hey, it's moving. Look, it's breaking the ice. So where are we headed?
To Nakotis, or what's left of it. Those dreams you had about that place, they weren't dreams. You were there, millions of years ago.
Millions of years ago? What are you talking about?
The great race of Yith can transfer its mind to the past, present, or future. At some point, they exchanged minds with you. Good heavens. Can you imagine what that must be like? To move freely
I can imagine what the Nazis would have done if they'd gained that power. And don't forget, that Stahl fella still is among Bowen's gang of kooks. I'm not sure which I hate more, kooks or Nazis. In any case, I don't think anyone should meddle with that knowledge. As I've told you before, there are things we shouldn't... Evangeline, can you hear me? Evangeline? Oh, for heaven's sake, what's happening to you now?
Oh dear. Yep.
Time and space?
What?
Evangeline found herself in an unfamiliar place in an instant. For the 4th time in just a few hours.
Oh, come on. Now what? What's going on?
The difference was that this place didn't look like a Nakotic construction at all. Nor was she inside the body of an alien creature. It just looked like the future.
Why am I connected to this machine? And is this... This isn't my body. Where am I?
Evie jolted in shock. If she was in this body, then who was with Harry on the spaceship to Nakotis?
Oh dear.
All the cables seem to lead to that room.
What's her?
Evie didn't know whether to cry for help or stay silent. But what she saw when she opened the door left no room for doubt.
Oh dear.
Oh no. That's Caleb Bowen.
So Bowen had gotten his way after all. How else could he be leading a top-secret research project for the government? And then Evie thought of something worse. What if Dr. West was none other than Caleb Bowen himself?
Well, that's a... that ain't good. No. No. What year is this? Oh!
2006? Am I in the future? But how did I get here?
Despite her confusion, for a science fiction enthusiast like Evie, the sight was fascinating.
Tamanaki, we were
She had
definitely...
already
What time you
been
want
to
me
the
to stop?
Mesozoic, and now she was in the 21st century. And all within a couple of hours.
Boy, this is getting complicated.
There's always one region with no valid sockets. Cables from the same side shouldn't be plugged in the same region, otherwise it will short circuit. Correct sockets are always in different regions. Correct sockets are not linked to specific cables.
Huh. This device appears to interface directly with the brain.
RCPT connection schematics. Light indicator, sockets, regions, sides. Oh my god, okay. This is getting timey-wimey. Oh.
So I was right. This machine is a kind of mind swapper.
Confidential. During transfer, the RCPT connection schematic monitor is displayed to the emitter subject's brainwaves. To reverse the transfer, the core must be stabilized and the RCPT connection schematic must be used again. Important. To avoid temporal paradoxes, the receiver subject's original body must be used for the reversal. Interesting. Any more notes? Whoa.
Some things never change. Even in the future, folks keep goofing off at work.
There's an achievement for just turning on that monitor. I'll leave him the fuck alone.
Some things never change. Even in the future, folks keep goofing off at work.
Okay.
What kind of machine is this?
Whole page of information. Coffee.
I wonder what on earth the Project Archive is.
Confidential. Project Archive is a complete success. The reversible cognitive pattern transfer prototype has proved more reliable since we installed the connectors. Without a doubt, the information provided by Bowen back in the day really helped us prevent potential failures.
Is this a computer? That's small? But the ENIAC model at Miskatonic takes up an entire room.
The marvels of technology.
A computer that connects to other computers. They must have used really advanced Yithian technology to create this.
Sure, we'll go with Yithian. Internet access is restricted within Project Archive. If necessary, request authorization to access the network. All information will be monitored. The use of external storage devices is strictly prohibited. Sincerely, the Project Archive Management Team. Okay. Where was I? Okay, that goes that way. What we got? We got a note.
So this machine is a mind-swapping device, just like the Yithians.
Dr. West, I'm pleased to inform you that, as you predicted, the wire connection was stabilized the core of the RCPT. I believe we'll soon be able to begin the mind transfer trials. Why would you do... Okay, if you're doing a top secret thing, my question is, why? Why would you make a poster of it? Why? I mean, this I can understand. This I can understand. Oh.
Seems like instructions for that brain device.
A yellow light indicates that all cables are connected in the valid regions.
So this rule overrides another one. Interesting.
The red light overlays the green light. Okay.
Good. That's useful.
I think we got all the notes we need here. Okay. I think we're ready to do mess around with this. So the red light. Okay, can't do that. At least one payable socket. We want yellow. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, yellow, yellow. Okay, so left side's good. Right side's good. Right side's good. Okay. So we got the right side taken care of. Regions. There's one region with no valid sockets. Cables from the same side shouldn't be plugged in the same regions, or it will. Wait. That's good. The right side's done. We've got to get... So that's good. We don't want to mess with that. Oh, hey, we did it.
Okay.
Whew.
Let's try again. No, this isn't working.
So we gotta reverse it? I think that's what they're saying here.
Okay, let's try again. No, this isn't working. Okay, let's try again. Darn it. This isn't right. No, this isn't working.
What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing?
Seems to be a more sophisticated version of the Spitzbergen mine link device.
It's getting late for me, guys, so I think we're going to have to stop here, unfortunately. Because it's getting late, and I don't have the brain power right now to do this. So I think we're going to have to make this our June completion, hopefully. So anyhow, we're going to exit out of heat. We're going to head to back to the game room here. Well, thank you for joining me again tonight. Hope everyone has a good night. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll get this done. Anyhow, have a good night, everyone. And oh yeah, of course, my avatar is made by Leaks Wibble. The intro and outros are done by Nuclear Wasabi. So, and everyone have a good night, and see you next time. Take good care, everyone. Bye bye. Do, 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 do.